Hey guys, welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is Monday, the 18th of May, 2026. My last update was on the Friday morning, so 72 hours ago. I'll give an update about what happened on Friday, basically, and over the weekend. Um, yeah, so it's day number 80 of our documented trading journey. For Oanda CFDs, we are at 15,548 US dollars net asset value with a 46% exposure rate. So that's slowly creeping back up. And then for Binance Bitcoin, we are at $10,297 with a 21% exposure rate. So that has gone up a bit because if you recall in our last videos, our exposure rate was about 3%. So this means it pays to be patient because Bitcoin is quite volatile still, even though it's getting into a more mature asset. And you can see here that we got many buys because it's been quite a big dip, which we need in order to load up our ladder or our grid. Total net asset value is 25,845 US dollars, which equates to 9.84% gain since we started 80 days ago. And this is 2,315 US dollars gain in absolute terms. This is what our net asset value chart looks like. So you can see we are trending up, which is great. We peaked at about 12%, and then right now we are currently about 10%, 9.84%. So let's dive straight into what happened in the last 72 hours. Our last update was somewhere around here, I believe. So since then, yeah, around here, 15th of May in the morning. So since then, we had um, only buy orders because the price has been dipping. So we are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then there was 2 buy orders here in this big candle down. You can't see it because Binance doesn't show it, but I can show it to you right here. There you go. You can see there's 1 plus here, so it means there's more than one trade in this green bubble here. So there were in total, if I counted correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buy orders hit for Bitcoin. No take profits. Yeah, and you can see now our grid is back fully loaded, and we have sell orders all the way up set. And let's look at the daily chart. That's what it looks like. It's been in a downtrend the past 7 days or so. Is this just a dip, or is it the start of the continuation of the bear market? Nobody really knows at this point. But we just play our strategy. We just follow it. We have not deviated in 80 days, so I don't think we're going to start deviating now. Yeah, so we just continue to play the strategy as intended. So just want to show you that the net asset value curve or our chart looks pretty much remarkably close to the Bitcoin chart, and it will mimic the assets that we are trading quite closely. So Bitcoin, and then of course we can look at the silver chart if it mimics that quite closely as well. So let's go to the CFDs now. Let's start with silver. This is the daily chart. Does it look like the same? To a degree, yes, I guess. We started when February 22nd. Somewhere around here. Okay, so we started trading somewhere around here. Does it look like the same chart? So this massive dip here is this massive dip, and then it's going up. Yeah, somewhat close. So is silver closely correlated to Bitcoin as well? Yeah, looks like it, I guess. Okay, so for silver, what happened? Silver, we had one buy at the $76 level over here. So if we go into the hourly chart, we can have a quick look at that. Yeah, so silver hit somewhere around here. Uh, yeah, let's have a quick look at the activity page. Yeah, so 10 units of silver hit at 76. Did we have anything else before that? 10 units hit at on May 15 at 7 a.m. So we already had this one. Okay. Yeah, so it hit somewhere around here. This was in our last update already. So this buy order was in our last update that hit 78.5, and this update just hit when did it hit? Okay, it hit on Friday afternoon, May 15 at 3:44. So this one hit somewhere around this candle. Okay, so yeah, we only have one buy order hit, which is at this level, and then of course we have the take profit set, and then further buy order set further down the grid. Okay, let's look next at gold. Gold, we had one order hit, so it hit the wick of this candle last night when the markets opened in Asia, and now it's rebounded a little bit, so we should be in profit for this particular gold trade. Let's have a look. There you go. We're slightly in profit at $4.30, and then for silver, the one that I just mentioned, we are also slightly very little in profit here. And the last buy was bonds. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, and this also hit last Friday, I believe. Let's have a look. Bonds hit. Yeah, it hit on Friday. So this one hit on this candle before the close for the weekend on Friday, and now it's hopefully trending up. But exposure is quite little for this because we're only buying one unit of the bond. So each bond is like $100. So we have three now. So our position is roughly uh, our position is roughly, how much is this? 300 something dollars. Yeah, something like that. Okay, we have a 5 to 1 leverage set. So when you see here 66, so we multiply that by 5, so it's about 330 US dollars exposure. Similarly for silver, 914, we multiply that by 5, so it's roughly 4,500 or 4,500 US dollars exposure. And yeah, that's correct. So you can see that our total position value that includes gold, silver, and US T bonds is around 7,177. Um, and that is 46% exposure. Good. Yeah. So we continue to trade our strategy, and then we are in the dip environment now. So this is needed. This is welcome. We will, of course, keep buying the dip and then sell on the way up. Okay, that concludes my update for today. Take care, guys. Have a good week ahead. Bye bye.